Welcome to this video about types of stroke, cerebrovascular accident, CVA. This is a crucial topic as strokes are serious medical events affecting millions worldwide. In this video, we'll explore different types of strokes, delving into scientific complexities while presenting information in an accessible manner. Towards the end, we'll share important tips for recognizing stroke signs and the critical need for immediate medical assistance. This knowledge can save. Don't forget to subscribe for more informative and educational content. Now, let's delve into the details of stroke types. Types of stroke Part 1. Ischemic stroke, thrombotic. Let's delve into the intricacies of ischemic thrombotic stroke in more detail, simplifying complex concepts. Brain arteries, like roads, can accumulate fat and calcium deposits, narrowing over time. Now, envision a thrombus, a blood clot, as an unexpected blockade on this vital road. When this thrombus interrupts blood flow, brain damage occurs. To understand, think of it as a roadblock on a crucial route, preventing the vital delivery of oxygen to the brain. This simple analogy reflects how a seemingly small event can have a significant impact. The complexity of ischemic thrombotic stroke lies in the gradual formation of a thrombus in an artery previously narrowed by fat deposits. This narrowing, called atherosclerosis, is like a road slowly getting narrower over time. The thrombus, in turn, acts as a sudden and critical blockade on this road. This blockade interrupts blood flow, resulting in oxygen deprivation to brain cells. Like a city without power due to a blackout, brain functions begin to fail, and the damage can be irreversible. Understanding the relation Types of stroke Part 2. Ischemic stroke, embolic. Let's simplify ischemic embolic stroke, exploring the path of emboli through the bloodstream. Emboli are like lost tourists deciding to take a trip through the bloodstream. If these tourists choose to stop in the brain, they block an artery and impair blood supply. This unexpected stop is similar to a sudden traffic jam on a major road. When traffic is halted, areas dependent on the affected blood flow can suffer damage. Therefore, understanding how these tourists can impact the brain helps visualize the complexity of ischemic embolic stroke. Understanding ischemic embolic stroke requires a deeper exploration of how these emboli form. They often originate in other parts of the body, such as the heart, where clot formation can occur. Think of these clots as unwanted baggage that tourists carry with them. As this baggage travels through the blood, there's a risk of lodging in a brain artery, blocking blood flow. The analogy of lost tourists and misplaced baggage helps illustrate how something seemingly insignificant, when out of place, can cause significant. Types of strokes. Understanding intracerebral hemorrhagic stroke is like understanding the damage caused by a leak in a house, where misplaced liquid interferes with normal space functionality. This analogy helps visualize how internal bleeding can significantly impact the brain. The complexity of intracerebral hemorrhagic stroke lies in the direct impact of released blood on brain tissue. Imagine each blood vessel in the brain as an essential pipe. When a rupture occurs, it's as if this pipe breaks, releasing blood into the internal environment. The pressure generated by this uncontrollable blood affects brain cells, which are sensitive to any changes in the environment. The lack of containment, like an unrepaired leak, results in extensive damage, affecting crucial areas. Types of stroke, Part 4, Hemorrhagic stroke, subarachnoid. Let's simplify subarachnoid hemorrhagic stroke, exploring the relationship between the brain, the arachnoid, and bleeding. The arachnoid is a layer that envelopes the brain, creating a space, the subarachnoid. When bleeding occurs in this space, it's like the wrapping of a present has a leak. The unwanted blood infiltrates, creating a challenging scenario. The primary cause of this type of stroke is often the rupture of a cerebral aneurysm, which can be compared to a weak point in the wrapping. Understanding this analogy helps visualize how bleeding in the subarachnoid space can result from a weak point in the protective layer of the brain. Let's deepen our understanding of subarachnoid hemorrhagic stroke, exploring more detailed causes and effects. The rupture of a cerebral aneurysm, comparable to a fragile area in the present's wrapping, triggers bleeding in the subarachnoid space. The blood, infiltrating this delicate space, disrupts normal balance, causing additional pressure on the brain. Just as a present is compromised when the wrapping is damaged, bleeding in the subarachnoid space can have serious impacts on brain functions. Types of stroke, Part 5, Transient Ischemic Attack, TIA. Let's simplify the transient ischemic attack, TIA, comparing it to a brief and passing warning. Imagine brain arteries as busy roads for the transport of nutrients and oxygen. TIA is like a temporary alert signaling a passing obstacle on these roads. Symptoms may resemble a traffic jam, but unlike a full stroke, they are transient. Just as intermittent traffic signals on a road offer a temporary warning that something may be temporarily disrupting normal flow. Understanding this analogy helps visualize TIA as an advance warning of potential more serious complications. Let's deepen our understanding of the transient ischemic attack, TIA, exploring its nature and importance. Just as intermittent signals indicate a temporary condition on a road, TIA is a momentary interruption of blood flow to the brain. This can occur due to a temporary clot or temporary narrowing of an artery. Although symptoms may resemble those of a complete stroke, the brief duration sets TIA apart. Consider it like a blinking traffic light, alerting that something is temporarily out of order. Understanding TIA is vital, as it can serve as an As we conclude our exploration of stroke types, it's clear that knowledge is a powerful tool in preventing and responding to these events. Recognizing signs, understanding different types, and acting swiftly are key elements in mitigating the damage caused by a stroke. If you found this content informative, don't forget to subscribe for more educational updates. Your subscription not only strengthens our community but also spreads vital information for health. Join us on the journey to a deeper and practical understanding of the challenges related to strokes. Together, we can make a difference in raising awareness and preventing these events that affect so many lives.